Hello everyone. Today I want to fix a problem of power fluid leakage. This problem has happened for several weeks, but at first I didn't want to fix it because it's not a big deal, and all I need to do is add some fluid to this reservoir every few days, but it is annoying, and so today I want to fix it before the first snow. And I suspect that the problem happens because of a bad pressure hose. So here I got a new one. As you can see, we have the two one inlet and one outlet and 3 connections. It looks pretty forward, and I suspect that this part has been worn out because it is connected with the frame, and over time they may rubber with each other. So I don't know. So let's I will first take this part out and see if that is the reason. So first you need to jack up this vehicle, and I can show you from at the bottom. So here is the pressure hose. It goes all the way up to here. It is not easy to access. So first I want to remove this plastic, this wheel well plastic. I don't know, it's a Mazda Defender or whatever it is. So first I'm gonna remove it, but before I conduct everything, I first removed the remaining fluid from this reservoir. Otherwise, when I disconnected the connections, the fluid will come out. So I don't want to have a messy ground. So let's do it. Now it looks much clearer. Here is the pressure hose, and it's very clean here. But as you can see, on that connection, the connection I just pointed out, is very dirty, and a lot of oil is coming from that part. So that is why I suspect that is the reason for this pressure leakage. So now I need to remove this bolt and that bolt. There is also another one at the deep end. Those bolts are 10 millimeter bolts. So today the weather is not so good, and it probably will rain on 12 o'clock. I will try to be as fast as I can. I want to finish it today because the day after tomorrow it's gonna be very cold. The winter is coming. So first thing first, let's do it. So this is the 10 millimeter bolt. I'm gonna remove it. It's not easy. I have to turn off this camera, but I hope you got this idea. Okay, finally it comes out. As you can see, 10, it does not focus. Well, here it is. The second bolt is out here. foot. It does not focus. Yep, it is here. I'm gonna remove it. The third one is there. It's very close to the end points. As you can see, very dirty. Very dirty. It may be dangerous, but I don't know. If you want to fix it, I mean, just follow this step. It's very easy. If you don't want to fix it, just add in some fluid every few days. This one is difficult to access. I have to remove this bolt from outside. I cannot access at the bottom of this vehicle. This vehicle is very old. It's from 2004. So I think it's normal that after a car has enough lifetime, it starts to have all kinds of problems. Finally, I disconnect all the bolts. The next step is gonna disconnect this connection, the pipe and the rubber. Be careful. You need to have aluminum folder and like this at the bottom, because a lot of power fluid will come out. So be careful, and I'm gonna do that. Okay, it starts to rain now. This is the pressure hose. I just take it out, and this is the place where I suspect the leakage is. I can feel that there is a dent here. I'm not sure if you can see it. It is not smooth. It starts to rain now. Bad luck today. I will see if I can get this in, put it back before the rain, before it rains cat and doggers. Okay, let's do it. Well, I have to stop here because it rains heavily, and luckily I took this part out and installed the new part. However, I still have some extra work to do to put this fender, to put it back and install the wheel, and that won't take a long time. I mean, the main part has been finished. So after the rain stops, and I will come back. So I'm gonna take this part home to check if there is a leak on this pipe. If there is one, okay, that's fine. If there's not, oh, my day sucks. Okay, now I am at home, and this is the part I just mentioned. As you can see, it should be very smooth, but over time it worn out, and now I'm gonna test if it is the place where the leakage is. Okay, see what happens. Look, you can see the bubbles come out. That means we found this place. Our day is paid off. After the rain stops, I'm gonna finish the work. And okay, now I came back. As you can see from the water test, a lot of bubbles come out. So actually, when we use the steering system, the pipe, the liquid in the pipe is actually pressurized. So when you turn on the steering wheels, because the inside the liquid is pressurized, that means more liquid will come out. I'm gonna fix the remaining work, put this part back, and then install the wheel. So I also want to let you know that when you disconnect this pipe, so you push it in that direction. Do not take it in this direction, otherwise it will be very difficult. The same as when you install it, first insert this from the other direction in this direction, and that's it. I'm gonna post this video on YouTube. Because of the rain, I ignore a lot of details. So if you have any questions or regarding this process, you can leave your comments below, and I will try my best to help. I already put the wheel back. The next step is lower this wheel down and refill the reservoir with the new power steering fluid. So here is the waste fluid. Remember, this will pollute the environment. Just remember to recycle it. You can give it to the auto shop and they will recycle it for you. So you also need to tighten the bolt nut with the torque wrench. Mine has the 80 foot-pounds, but because today I don't have the proper nut, I will just hand tighten it, and tomorrow I will use the nut and this torque wrench to tighten it to the proper range. This is actually very important. I mean, if you have this torque wrench, I recommend you use it. The next step is to refill the whole power fluid steering system with the new fluid. This is pretty straightforward. You fill the reservoir first, put this cap and start to turning the steering wheel back and forth for a couple of minutes. Then you fill the reservoir with the fluid again. And now I'm going to do that. It is very, very smooth. I can even spin it with my finger, and this is not possible before I replace the pressure hose. So let's see. I it with more fluid. I don't know what's this. It looks dirty. Oh no. It's just the bubbles, because I just spin the steering wheel and a lot of bubbles comes out.